Hello there, Capricorn. Thank you for stopping by for your video tarot forecast for the week of April 20th through the 26th. I am using the Russian Tarot of St. Petersburg once again. And so on Monday, here's what you have coming up. You have the Knight of Swords in reverse. I'm feeling like this is another person that you're going to be interacting with on Monday. This person is someone who is a person of action, and they believe in standing up for their beliefs and their value systems, and really high integrity person, but sometimes can go off a little bit half-cocked, and as my dad would say. And so it looks like on Monday what's going on with this person is that they've gotten some information that makes them feel like they have to take some action to defend their values or their belief system or something important to them. But the problem is they haven't got all the information before they went off and started doing this action. And so what they're doing, they're actually going to be kind of regretting later. They're going to be looking back at it and going, wow, I did some damage here where I really should have kept my mouth shut or just been still or been quiet because things were fine until I stepped in. The thing is, for some of you, this person will never, never, never admit that things were fine until they stepped in. That's just their personality. For others of you, they will. They're a little bit more mature and they're able to admit when they make a mistake. But the key thing here is that when you see this person coming in your life on Monday, try to stay out of the way. Try to just back out of that situation as much as you possibly can, because that's going to be the best thing for you to do in this situation, is just kind of stay out of the way. Nothing that you're going to be able to say is going to be able to stop this person. They're on a rampage and they're done. They are seeing red now. Nothing you can say is going to stop them. Get out of the way. Nothing that you can do is going to be able to prevent what they've already got the ball rolling for. Get out of the way. This is just one of those situations where when you see it coming, the only thing you can do is just get out of the way and wait for the ride to end, because that's what's going to have to happen here. Now, on Tuesday, what we have coming up is the King of Coins in reverse. King of Coins in reverse. Getting a little bit of a different feeling off of that card than usual. Okay, so let me double check that. Okay, so this is basically like a heads up or a warning coming in on Tuesday that there's going to be somebody that you interact with, and for many, many, many of you, this is going to be somebody on the telephone. It's not even going to be somebody that you know. But there's going to be somebody that you interact with that really, they're basically like a scam artist, or they're trying to take advantage of you. They're trying to get money out of your pocketbook to go to them for something that really isn't valid. So either they're not telling you the truth about what this money is actually going for, or what they are telling you is an inflated story of what you're getting in return for this money. And it's in short words, it's a ripoff. So somebody basically is going to try to rip you off or shake you down for money on Tuesday. What I'm seeing here is that you're going to recognize it. You're going to see it coming, and you're going to be like, not happening. Not even going there. You're going to be keeping your wallet in your pocket or in your purse, saying, you know what, you need to move on to the next person you think is a sucker, because it ain't me, baby. All right, so that's what I see coming in on Tuesday. And like I said, I don't think this person is even somebody you know. It doesn't feel like family or friends or somebody with an addiction or anything like that. It feels more like a telephone type scam, like, you know, something coming in on the telephone or email or something. It's a lot of hype, supposed to be a really great thing, but it just seems a little bit too good to be true, and you're kind of checking it out before you give them your money, and you decide that's giving them your money is not the best idea. So good for you. Okay, so on Wednesday, what we have showing up here is we have the Five of Swords in reverse. Five of Swords in reverse just tells me that there's some conflict in your life on Wednesday with other people. There's something going on where you and this other person or these other people are supposed to be aiming towards the same goal, but you seem to have a different agenda about how to get there. And so what happens when people have different agendas about how to get to the same goal is that that project really comes to a standstill, and that's where this frustration is coming from, is because it doesn't feel like you can move forward in this situation. And so really, when this card comes in reverse, the best advice that I can give you is that this is a situation that will suck tons and tons of energy out of you if you try to stay in it and try to move forward in it with this other person or these other people trying to move forward in some kind of different way. So the best thing that you can do in this situation is actually just to walk away. Get out of it as quickly as possible. As soon as you realize that this is the situation that I'm talking about, back out politely. Later, see you guys, not having nothing to do with this. Okay? Now, on Thursday, what we have coming up is the Ten of Coins. Now, I like seeing the Ten of Coins. That just really tells me that on Thursday there's something going on where you are adding more security to your position in this manifestation. So there's a lot of things that make people feel secure. There can be relationships. So this can be taking a relationship to the next level. I've seen this card manifest this way a lot of times. This can also be getting a more reliable car. This can be shortening your commute to work. This can be adding on a screened-in porch to your home. This can be updating the water heater. You know, there's a lot of different things that add to our security. But I do see some kind of addition to your security coming in on Thursday. Now, Friday, we have the Five of Cups in reverse. Five of Cups in reverse is really an interesting situation for me whenever I see this, because Five of Cups in reverse, excuse me. Somebody trying to Skype me in the middle of a video. Let's put the speakers on mute there. Okay, so Five of Cups in reverse has a lot to do with a situation where you had been disappointed. And because you were disappointed, you decided to shift where you were putting some of your efforts and some of your energy and kind of make that thing that was the priority before, you've taken it off of the priority pedestal. And now you're more evenly distributing your energy and your efforts. Okay, so that's what the Five of Cups is talking about when it comes in right side up. However, the twist is that we got it coming in upside down. Okay, so when it comes in upside down, what that's telling me is that shift that you did, where you took something off of the priority pedestal and made it more even with everything else going on, now you're going back to that old way of priority. So that old thing that wasn't priority, you're putting that back into priority again. And I see this happening for you on Friday. This usually has a lot to do with relationships, where you get disappointed in a relationship and you think, you know what, I'm not putting so much energy and effort into that anymore. And then something happens and you decide, well, you know, maybe that was just a one-time thing. Maybe I should give them benefit of the doubt, whatever. And so you go ahead and put that back as a priority in your life. So that's the type of situation that generally comes up in. And that's what I see happening for you on Friday, Capricorns. Now, Saturday, what we have showing up is we have the Knight of Coins in reverse. Knight of Coins in reverse on a Saturday, isn't that interesting? So, Knight of Coins in reverse just means you are going to be blowing the budget a little bit on Saturday, maybe more than a little bit. Okay, so blowing the budget on Saturday for Knight of Coins, that's what I'm seeing. So basically you're going to be out, you're going to see something that you want to get. Maybe you've wanted it a long time, maybe it's an impulse buy, can go either way. And you're going to say, you know what, screw the budget. I want this and I want it right now. And I'll just worry about the budget later. That's what I see going on with you guys on Saturday. Now Sunday, Two of Swords in reverse. And the Two of Swords in reverse really talks about a decision that you have that you are procrastinating on. So this is a decision that you're trying to make as fair as possible. I'm really picking up that this decision has to do with people. It seems like there was some kind of For most of you, I feel like this is a situation with friends where you're kind of in a place where you're sort of being forced to choose one side or the other side, and so you're trying to make the most fair decision possible. You're trying to figure out what really happened, because it feels to me like whatever went on, however this went can really impact how you feel about one friend or the other. And so I see that it's really important for you to figure out how this really went and kind of look through all the stories that are coming at you from both sides to really see that truth. And so I'm feeling like you're really having to do some intuitive work here, because I don't feel like you're getting the complete true story from either side here. And so you're having to do some intuitive work on Sunday to kind of figure out, okay, what is the real deal? And I see you really having a tough time with this decision. It's not an easy decision for you to make. Okay? So that is your week, Capricorns. For those of you who would like to schedule a private session with me, feel free to contact me to check out my website. Make sure I'm the best person for you to work with. I'm at amista.info, amista.info. Once you're there and you've checked me out, make sure that I'm the best reader for you. Then you can contact me and we'll schedule a session for you as quickly as possible. For everybody else, I'll see you here next week. Everyone have a great week. Peace out.